I'm back. I think I'm going to officially rename the channel to The Rescue Swimmer. Thanks to you, Rob. This one's for you. All right, today, guys, we're going to talk about the Rescue Swimmer logo and where it came from, its origins, what it means, where it came from, and how it applies to rescue swimmers. Okay, so the standard rescue swimmer logo. You usually see it depicted a couple different ways, some with wings, some without wings. Sometimes the fish is blue, sometimes it's not. Sometimes they think it's a fish, sometimes they say it's a dolphin, and we'll get into that at the very end, and we'll talk about something with a logo that most people in the community don't know about. So the emblems within the logo are crossed fins. There's an albatross. It's still up for debate whether it's a dolphin or a fish, but it resembles the same thing. And then there's an anchor, as well as sometimes there will be aircrew wings on top, behind, or however, what have you. Now, the first thing that you usually see is the cross fins. Some people see that, some people see the anchor. The cross fins are a resemblance of what you use for tools of the trade. Obviously, mast fins and snorkel are something you use as a rescue swimmer. However, the fins are the main thing that we use to give us propulsion in the water and the thing that gives us the edge over kind of most people. Without fins, it would kind of not be good, depending on the sea state that you're in, what you're dealing with, the gear you're working with, who you're going to, and whatnot. So that's an iconic symbol of the rescue swimmer. Next, you'll have usually the anchor that's on top of that. The anchor symbolizes refuge from the storm. So being like the anchor of the crew or being that harbor of safety. Now, the overall logo derives from a poem. The poem is called The Rime of the Ancient Mariner. Now, this is what a lot of people don't realize about the rescue swimmer logo, is where it comes from. The whole rhyme of the Ancient Mariner is based around a lot of different things. So it's told by someone who is part of the crew, and the poem goes that basically they went out to sea, and here's an abbreviated version. I'm going to bastardize it for you. They go out to sea. They're in the Arctic, I believe it is. I'll have to double check on that. And all of a sudden, bad weather comes in. The ship's about to go under, and an albatross comes out of the sky. Now, this albatross is an omen of good luck at this point in time because it ushers in calm seas, better weather. I think it diverts the ship, if I'm not mistaken. Now, this is dealing with like old wooden sail ships. So the crew hails this bird as its savior. It saved it from this perilous storm that was going to take it under. Now, some might wonder, why would you pick an albatross to be the emblem on a logo? Because a lot of people may have heard the term an albatross around your neck. This derives from this poem as well. And what happens is the crew or a crew member, after they're saved, they're in warmer weather at this point, someone decides to shoot this albatross out of the sky. Now, fast forward a little bit, more weather comes in, the crew realizes that the ship is going to go down. The whole crew is going to be taken under, and it goes into more depictions of weird stuff, such as them being pulled down to hell and all this weird. I won't get too much into that. However, they take this bird and they tie it around the neck of the crew member who shot it out of the sky. This is where the term albatross around your neck comes from. It's basically saying the cross you have to bear. Not the cross you have to bear, but in a sense, an albatross around your neck is a curse that you have to bear. So why would you have an albatross that's both seen as a savior and as a curse? And this goes into what you make of it. Some people come to the community and they live off of that reputation. They bleed it dry. They kind of destroy the good name of the rescue swimmer. And then there are those who build upon it, who add more to it, who are part of the good nature of that bird. If you don't know anything about albatrosses are giant birds. So to tie one around your neck, it would be super heavy. I'd have to look up the exact weight of how much an albatross weighs. But this dual meaning helps guide you and should help guide the community, or if you're in the community, which way you're going to either add to the reputation or live off of and take from, and it becomes a curse. Until next time, guys, thank you.